Hi, we've met a gentleman here who does some beautiful pottery work, which is kind of really different than any other pottery I've seen. You can see his work here. And I'll pan around here in a moment. We'll talk to the gentleman. And he can tell us where he's from.
So I'm in the middle of working, just trying to comment, like, dude, what do you want? I'm not picking up anything else for you. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't have to finish these.
And I'll show you how to find yourself on YouTube.
Yeah, we're happy with it. We're glad.
Okay, bud, tell us something about yourself.
Hi, my name is Marcus Wall. I'm from the Pueblo of Jemez in New Mexico. I've been doing pottery for the last 5 or 6 years full time. I use micaceous clay. I do outdoor firings and also kiln firings. I try to use natural clays and some commercial slips and natural slips as well.
Could you explain to people where you're from now and a little bit about the history of your tribe? Because it's a very unusual name.
Yeah, the Pueblo of Jemez was it's one of the 19 pueblos in New Mexico. We're located at the base of the Jemez Mountains.
Where's that near?
It's about 25 miles northwest of Albuquerque.
Okay, heading towards Colorado, of course.
Yeah, no, actually you'll be heading.
Oh, yeah, north. Well, yeah,
northwest,
okay, yeah,
you can't go to Colorado through that way.
Kind of Four Corners heading up in that area.
Yeah, going towards the Four Corners, that would be more. Yeah. We also very well known for artists. Ton of potters, maybe about 80% of the tribe is artists. So the majority of the.
Well, what's that something about the New Mexico Indians, huh? Because think about the Zunis.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're world famous artists, and their silver work is just world famous.
Great silver work.
Yeah.
I have a brother that's a stone sculptor, sister does clay sculpture, my mother works in clay, and my father works in stone and jewelry. So I'm a third generation artist. This is my second year here at the Herd.
Could you tell us a little bit about what we were talking about now? We were talking to another friend about the Pueblo Rebellion, and I've written about, I do a blog also, and I wrote a blog about the Pueblo Rebellion. Actually, you guys had two of them, you, the Zunis, and the Navajos, and the Hopis, and the Tewas were all part of the Pueblo Rebellion against the Spaniards.
Yeah, the one, 1890 was the first revolt. That was the famous one led by Pope, and I believe 5 years after the Spanish came back in and
just came back with more troops, unfortunately.
More troops, and they tried to do it a little more peaceful, but and then there was a little less known revolt, which wasn't as successful, and then my tribe, the Jemez Pueblo, were the last tribe to surrender to the Spanish.
And this gentleman knows about Dulce too, which I just was talking to another guy about, who's I can't say the name, but Jaquilia Apache.
Hickory.
Yeah, Hickory. Yeah. That J is an H, and I keep forgetting it. Yeah. And his UFO sightings, and you say you saw some things.
Yeah, I've seen a UFO, and right in the town of Dulce, I've seen a UFO flying over during like 12 o'clock during one of their per capita days when everybody's out and not paying much attention to anything, just their little daily business. And I was outside and I saw a UFO fly over about maybe 300 feet in the air, and it just flew south.
Well, how was it shaped?
It was a disc, a silver disc.
It was see, my son, I saw the same type silver disc coming back from the Hopi reservation, 60 miles south of Winslow.
Yeah.
And my son turns to me and goes, "The typical upside down pie pan."
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Basically is what it is.
Yeah, it looked like two pie pans.
Put together, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's gray, it's not silvery, right? Did you describe it as being
more metallic-y?
It was metallic-y, but not a shiny kind of a.
Actually, it was pretty.
Yours was shiny, but then again, it might have been the sunlight for us too.
Because it was 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock noon, and ours would have been around 4 or 5 in the afternoon in the shadows. So I explain that. So, and I try to explain. I write my blogs, and I'm starting a new internet radio program. And what I'm doing a lot of is the Native American and the alien connection, because it's everywhere in your culture, and the American system has tried to strip you of that and deny it, but it's there, and it's just there. It is there, and there's no denying it. And if you read your cultures and study anything about your cultures, Man, it's all alien. You just cannot get away from it.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you, Bud, and God bless you. And just for the record here, and I'll show you how to find yourself. And you tell people how they can find you if they want to buy your pottery.
Right now, doing mainly sell out of a few shops here in Scottsdale. Represented by the King Gallery. In New Mexico, I have a few shops in Old Town.
I live in Scottsdale too, so you're okay.
Yeah. So and then in Santa Fe, IAA museum shop also carries.
Do you have an email address or something you want to tell people?
Yeah, my email address is m_wallstar@yahoo.com, and if you have any interest, I can be reached by email.
God bless you, son, and thanks.
Thank you.
Now, go ahead.
Felix Vigil,
And where are you from, Felix?
New Mexico.
And the name of the community is? Jemez. And I just found out everybody from your community pretty much is an artist, I take it, huh? And where are you from?
Jemez Pueblo.
And so people know where the Pueblo is?
Well, I'm from Jemez Pueblo, but I live in Santa Fe.
You live in Santa, because so many
Santa Fe,
artists
New
live in
Mexico.
Santa Fe anyway. It's a good place to sell your artwork. And this lady does some beautiful work here, and we'll just show her work. And I've invited her to come on my internet radio program when we get it launched here next month. And what I've done is I've teamed up with some other people, been at it a long time, and they already have a big followings and stuff like that. And the neatest thing about it is that we can live stream you, and you can take questions about your tribe, and at the same token, you can promote your artwork and stuff like that. Kind of go hand in. And there's no, you know, it will, and we're not making no money on it. It's just a hobby or a service to people. There's nobody making money at this stuff. You can get them on the internet yet, and I don't think they ever will because there's just too many shows. And the thing is, like, we can link. Like this little thing here, I'll link, and I'll give you a card and show you how to find it, and then you can just, and I'll link you with your other friends from Jemez up there too, right? And like I told them, and then once it's on YouTube, you can forward it to all your friends or whoever you want to and stuff like that. So it just,
I've
like
done some of that. I've got some YouTube already on
oh,
the
you do? Well,
website,
good. And like I always say, I always like to tell people what we're doing, you know what I mean? Because I'm not making, you put it on YouTube, I spend a few hours getting it on YouTube, and there's no money for me. Only people making money like everything else like that is YouTube. Because if they go from my video to one of the advertisers on the side, that advertiser's got to give them 50 cents. And that's how it works. I don't get nothing. I'm creating
Well, take
the
a
thing.
picture.
I will. I'll come out here and I'll take it. This bird is what I like down here too.
There's another one over on the other side.
Where are you from?
I'm from Jemez.
You too, huh?
Yes.
I seem to keep running to all kinds of you here for some reason.
Yes.
And I didn't even know there was such a tribe before until today.
Oh, yes.
And I ran into the lady down there in the corner and filmed a bunch of her stuff too, doing the brasses and stuff like that.
Yes.
And then a couple of kids over there, over by where the grass area is, showing their stuff too. And then we talked about the UFOs and the aliens too, and the different things they've seen up there.